Welcome, folks, to a top list of the top 4 frozen lake for ice skating in Söderort, which is the name for southern suburbs of Stockholm. I have had a chance to visit 4 different frozen lakes in this winter wonderland here in Stockholm, Sweden, in January 2024, and I wanted to share with you which I think was my personal best. Bear in mind that this is my personal opinion, so if you have other views, I would love to hear your thoughts on the comments. So, let's go! And bear in mind that these all 4 lakes are located just between 4 and 5 kilometers from my home in Högdalen. So, I really feel blessed that I'm living in the capital of Scandinavia and have access to these beautiful lakes that I can ice skate on in winter and also take a swim and have lots of beach adventures during summertime. So let's go! Top 4 frozen lakes for ice skating in southern Stockholm. Yes! On number 4, we have the small lake called Trekanten, located just a few hundred meters away from STHLM, which is the closest metro station that's on the red line. This is probably the most convenient frozen lake to go to if you live in the central part of Stockholm, because it's just across the bridge from Hornstull, which is considered the actual central Stockholm. So this trek is 1.2 kilometers long, and I was there on a Sunday and made 10 laps total. It was overcrowded, it was lots of people, which makes sense because it's a small lake and it's easy to go around of it. So that's why it's on my number 4. On number 3, we have another lake that's called Långån, which means long lake, and it's located between the municipalities of Stockholm and Huddinge. This lake is closest to get to by the Pendeltåg, that's in Älvsjö, but also by several buses. The track is 2.9 kilometers long, and there are lots of houses around the lake, which I missed actually to see lots of nature around it. So it's very densely populated. It's very convenient to get to, and it's quite nice, but I have felt a bit more that it needs some more nature around the lake. On number 2, we have Lake Magelungen. That's the closest lake to my home, exactly 3 kilometers away from my home. And it's very convenient to get to, as the closest metro station is Farsta Centrum. It's 2 kilometers exactly, the track, and it's usually not crowded at all. Sometimes you can even have the whole track just for yourself. And there's beautiful nature all around it, with Farstaneset Nature Reserve from one side and then the beautiful Farsta Strand Promenade on the other side. Beautiful, beautiful, and definitely deserves the number 2 spot, and it's often maintained also by the Stockholm city as well. Number 1, we have a huge frozen lake in South Stockholm that's called Dreviken. Easiest way to get to the track here is if you go to Farsta Centrum and then walk to Hokarengsbadet, which is a beach here. The lake is very big, and that's why there are 3 different tracks here. The shortest one is 3 kilometers, there is even one that's 6 kilometers, and the biggest one around the lake is 19.4 kilometers. Beautiful nature all around with small islands. You can see lots of nature. There are some houses here and there, but definitely almost 20 kilometers of trek definitely deserves number 1. Thanks a lot for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more Frozen Lakes content.